this episode of LearnClassicRockSongs.com. My name is Kirby Swinnermer. Today I want to take you through a song from Jerry Rafferty called Baker Street. Let's take a look at the chords. Alright, chords in this. Now I'm going to keep this simple because I'll tell you, the beginning of this song has got me a little bit baffled as to exactly what they're playing. It's got some strange chords happening until we get to a point where I can actually pick up what's going on there. So I'm not going to do the intro, strangely enough. But I'm going to start it on F and up to a G chord, and then we're going to do this little bit of picking sequence that the saxophone is playing. Okay, so we're going to have an F chord, a G chord, and a D chord to start it off. We also have a C chord in here and an A7, and then we're going to be back to a G again. So we got a handful of chords: F, G, D, C, and an A7. Now we're going to be playing the verse, I should say, with the A chord this way. I'm going to play the bottom couple of strings here. I'm not playing the bottom string, but I'm going to be doing a hammer on right here with the D, with the B string, I should say, and the D string. Kind of like that. And then we have an E minor in here as well. Back to the G. This is in the verse as we sing through the verse, and then back to a D. And then we have a D minor seventh. So you'll be playing D minor, but actually playing D minor seventh, just the bottom two there, and the G string and an open D there. Now you can either play an A minor, or you can play an A minor seventh. It kind of goes back and forth like that, or I might just play an A minor. And then it goes to an F before we go into the picking, right? So those are the chords you need for this. Not a lot of chords in it because we're going to leave out the intro. And let's take a look at the rhythm and how we're going to play this. All right, now I'm going to just strum this. Well, I'll just play through the intro. I'm going to go do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be picking a little bit here, by the way, but nothing too fancy. So we're going to just start off all downstrokes. I'll show you this picking a little bit here. So just a little bit of a shuffle here. You can do this all the way through if you want. Alright, so you can just do an up and down like that if you want to. But when you start actually playing it, you feel like there should be a little bit of a shuffle in there. That. Okay, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing throughout the whole song here. And then when we get into the picking, let's take a look at what we're going to do there, because I'm not going to play the end picking either, because the end picking is way up here, and it's just one of these kind of songs that's really not fitted for a guitar. I mean, for an acoustic version of this, I probably should not have done this song, but I'll do it because it was requested, and you know, we can get through most of it. But certainly with the horns and everything going on in the lead work, it's not really conducive to playing an acoustic version of this to do it any real justice. But I guess we'll take a stab at it. All right, so let's take a look at some picking, or this little intro picking patterns. This is really what's going to carry the song, anyways, the little sax part. And then we'll go through the demo on it. Let's take a look at this first. Alright, so all we're going to do on this as far as guitar picking is concerned is we're going to start off this way here, up to the G. So it's actually on the bottom and the B string here, but I'm going to play on the D string with a C note and an open D there. play the second time, you can just do a little walk on the D to the C note to the A string open. So you're on the A string there. Just all it is, just a little walk on the D string to the C note. Now it goes right up to the A and we start singing, but on the chorus, when you do the break after the chorus, it goes back to the D. So just to start it off here, we'll do this. I'll just play through it so you can see it. Start singing. Alright, so that's all we're going to do, and then we're just going to keep playing that little lick all the way through the song. I know at the end of it, it goes up and goes into a couple of things, and then it comes back to that beginning part where he does his lead break way up here, but it's just not going to work with this acoustic version, so we're going to leave it out and just play through and just sing it best we can with with this particular song. It's a challenging song. I mean, the intro is, I can't even get my ear around what they're playing for some strange reason. I don't know if the horn is throwing me off or what it is. But anyway, let's just take a stab at it, do what we can with it. Let's give it a go here. Alright, let's go through this abbreviated version of this one from Jerry Rafferty called Baker Street, who, by the way, just passed away here a little while back, a couple of weeks ago, early January 2011, due to alcohol, unfortunately. But he left some great music, and this was one of his hits, number 2 or number 3 hit, depending on the chart you look at. And but the problem with it for an acoustic guitar, it's kind of way out of my league in the beginning. I don't know what the heck they're playing chord-wise, and blending in, trying to blend in that intro riff would have been just a nightmare, even if I did have the chords. So we're going to cut that off and kind of shorten it up a little bit, get right to the sax part. And as I mentioned, the lead break is taking place up here, and that's we're going to leave that out as well, because I couldn't blend it in with rhythm enough to satisfy myself. So it's basically just a little bit of a sax in this with rhythm. So let's go through what we've covered and see what we've done here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winding your way down on Baker Street, lighting your head and dead on your feet. Well, it's another crazy day. Drink the night away and forget about everything. The city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul. And it's taking you so long to find out you were wrong. You thought it held everything. You used to think that it was so easy. You used to say that it was so easy. You're trying now. Another year and then you'd be happy. Just one more year and then you'd be happy. You're crying now. Way down the street there's a light in his place. He opens the door, he's got the look on his face. And when he asks you where you've been, you tell him who you seen, and you talk about anything. He's got this dream about buying some land. He's gonna give up the booze and a one-night stand, and then he'll settle down, buy a little town, forget about everything. But you know he'll always keep moving. recommended that one from Mr. Jerry Rafferty. As I said, it's not really a great song for an acoustic because there's too much going on. But anyway, that gives you an idea of kind of how you can get away with a little bit of that on the acoustic. Great tune. Thanks for joining me, folks, and we'll see you next time.